Cheers.
Hi guys, welcome back to Champs of Real Estate. I'm Chelsea, this is Kristen. We're here with Liz Brooks of the Brooks Insurance Agency with AllState. Welcome.
Hi ladies, thank you
Hi.
so much. I love being here today.
Yeah.
Happy to have you
Thank
and
you.
to hear all about all kinds of insurance, especially homeowners.
One of the things that led us here is that when you're going through the process as a first-time buyer, you might not know all the steps once you're under contract. Buying a house is a lot, and one thing that I hear a lot is that people don't realize that to get your loan funded, you need to have homeowners insurance.
Insurance is definitely required.
Yep.
Yes, it's a requirement for financing.
And highly recommended. Yep.
Always.
Yep.
Always have your insurance,
Always.
just like if you had a car.
So Liz will tell us a little bit about homeowners insurance.
Well, we should actually be the simplest step in the process of buying a new home. You'll work with one of these lovely ladies. Once you're under contract, your lender will give you a huge checklist of items that they need to have completed. One of those items will be to ensure that you have homeowners insurance. So we can help with that, and we'll make that very simple. We customize all of our policies to exactly what your home has, square footage, porches, decks, pools, other structures. Every detail you can imagine we take into consideration, and we customize your policy to make sure you have exactly what you need for coverage.
So I have a question. What does your insurance policy cover? Like, is it just the walls, the roof, or is it all the stuff inside the house too?
That is a really good question. I get that a lot. A homeowner's policy includes your dwelling coverage, which is the structure of your home. It also includes your personal property, which I always say is if you cut the roof off your home and turned your home upside down, anything that fell out would be considered your personal property. Going back to the dwelling coverage, so that is a calculation of the square footage, personal property, your liability coverage. That's if someone came onto your property and hurt themselves. That's a big one for me. I think, insurance is for catastrophic loss. Your home, God forbid, burned to the ground. If someone really hurt themselves in your pool, that is the major reason you have homeowners coverage. You can recover from, a broken bumper, but someone suing you for a lot of money is life-changing. So
So I have a question.
yes.
What if a tree falls on my house?
Okay.
Is that covered?
Your
Is my home
homeowners
covered?
Yes, it is. So that would be something that we call sudden and accidental.
Okay.
I'm not in claims, but I have some experience dealing with claims. So if a tree falls on your home, yes, it would be covered. This is my number one question I get. What if my neighbor's tree falls on my home? Is that
Great question.
Is that the neighbor or is that my homeowners? And it would be your homeowners. So I always say, make friends with your neighbors and ask them to trim their trees. And 9 times out of 10, if you ask, they'll take down the tree.
And make sure they have AllState.
And make sure they, of course, have AllState and
What-
proper coverage.
What are some tips to reduce the cost of insurance? So,
Oh, can you bundle packages?
Yes.
with
That's a good one. Bundling your home and auto is always the best rate we have. Very competitive. The more policies you have with us, the better discounts you'll get. That also brings me to your homeowner's deductible, which is very important. I have a philosophy on homeowner's deductibles. Mine is $2,000 because I'm not going to submit a claim against my homeowner's insurance unless it's something significant.
Mm-hmm.
And significant to me is more than $2,000. So
that's like when we write our clauses.
Correct.
What-
Any damages
Right.
in
What would be
excess
too
of
much for you to
$2,000 would be something to create a claim for.
Yeah.
yes, and that's always a personal preference, but that's my personal philosophy on the deductibles.
Great. What else does AllState cover?
We definitely do boats.
Motorcycle?
Motorcycles.
RVs?
RVs.
Snowmobiles?
Snowmobiles.
Yay.
Really? Yeah. Oh my
All
gosh.
the good stuff.
Yep.
All the fun stuff.
Motorized bikes. Oh, this is a good tip. If you have a motorized bicycle or those one wheels, you have to list those on your homeowners or condo policy separately as like a scheduled item.
Okay, that
Yes.
makes sense.
Yep.
And you can easily help. with all
Easily
of that.
help. Yes. And that's a new hot topic that I just run into recently, just with the price of gas and everything
Yeah.
skyrocketing. people are looking for alternative means of transportation.
Okay.
Great
Mhm.
point.
Yeah.
Flood insurance.
Yes.
How do you know if you're gonna need that? Is there a way when you go and look at a house if you're like definitely gonna need flood insurance?
So we use FEMA's map. That's the government site that tells us exactly where the flood zones are located, and that's our Bible for the flood zones. Usually you can tell, obviously, if you're near a lake or a big body of water, you're probably looking for flood insurance. I have had a couple of examples where there have been these houses that have like maybe a tiny corner near a stream that flood like 17
Yes.
years ago, and those sometimes you have to have
I've heard
flood.
that too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So always
So-
good to check your FEMA flood map.
Yes.
To see if
Ask
you're
your
gonna need flood
agent.
insurance.
Ask your
Ask
agent.
your
Yeah.
agent. Ask your insurance agent.
Yes.
We're all happy to help.
Yes, and usually if you're buying a home from someone, they will let you know ahead of
If
time
they
too.
have it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Also something your lender will verify for you, so you are for sure covered.
Yep.
So how far into purchasing process should you get quotes for home insurance?
So I would reach out immediately. If you know you are looking at a home and you go under contract, I would just get the homeowner's insurance out of the way.
First thing.
Yep.
Thank you, Liz, for coming on Champs of Real Estate today.
Thank you,
Lovely
Liz, for
ladies.
joining us.
Thank
Yes,
you.
We had such a good time, and should we cheers?
Cheers.
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 Cheers to AllState and Champs of Real Estate.
Yes. Bye, guys. See you
Bye.
next
Thank
time.
you.